60 seconds.
And this girl was walking around with like a mirror and like, oh wait a minute, hold on, I got a phone call, okay?
Can somebody please titillate the ocelot?
Tender, Chief.
Can somebody...
Okay, players, listen up. My name's Raul. I need to know a couple things. First off, how many people are playing? Okay, you're a single player, is that right? Alrighty then. Could you type in your name, please?
What's wrong with you?
Coming soon to...
Oh yeah, you want a 7-question game, tournament length, or full 21? Alrighty, that's what I needed to know.
30 seconds.
Your buzzer's the letter B, as in a very special episode of Blossom.
Good night.
Hey, you ask her, you talk to her, and it's like, oh yeah,
20
whatever.
seconds.
I'm
Boo
back
boy,
here.
look alive. When a question pops up, you gotta buzz in. Then you pick your answer on the screen and hit the right number on your keyboard. You follow me? It's so simple my mother could do it.
10 seconds.
10
Good luck.
seconds. Let's get going,
8,
boys.
Lose the
7,
desktop
6,
and
5,
go to black.
4,
We're good
3.
Have a good show, people.
The former Child Star Support Network. Just because you're not acting doesn't mean you shouldn't be living.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Welcome to the movie edition of You Don't Know Jack. Playing by yourself today? Okay, just make sure you keep that overcoat on your lap. All right, let's get busy. I need a category.
For the enjoyment of everyone during question 1, please, no unnecessary talking.
Shh. Say hello to Fun with Head Wounds. And we're talking 2000 for this baby. Hey kids, it's time to play Forensic Pathologist. Take a look at this photo and tell me, which dangerous activity most likely caused the death of this subject? Dating Syl from Species, angering a scanner from Scanners, fighting Oddjob from Goldfinger, or crossing Al Capone from The Untouchables? During a very memorable French kiss, Syl drives her tongue straight through the back of a man's skull. Killed by a sexually voracious alien supermodel. You know, I can think of worse ways to go. Category, please.
Cut the red wire! Watch out, it's gonna blow!
That was close. Too close. Chew on this. Yo. $1,000 at stake on this one. Strap on your helmet. We're going in. Which of these movie reviews best describes Sly Stallone's performance as a compassionate trucker fighting to get his son back, set against the backdrop of competitive arm wrestling? He sure had a mighty big fist. That film was a personal victory for him. He was over the top in the final scene, or his dramatic scenes were a little rocky. The thrill of victory, the agony of defeat. Let's take a look at the right answer. Sly faces the challenge of playing a compassionate arm wrestler in Over the Top. Sly's next movie has him playing a misunderstood thumb wrestler. Apparently the thumb wins. Okay, pick a category. All right, here's the deal. So put on some gloves, and it's worth $2,000 if you get this one right. You know, they say that criminal tendencies are formed early on in life. If Cool Hand Luke's childhood had mirrored his adult life, how might he have been punished? Spending a night in the Jack-in-the-Box, being made to sit and spin in the hot sun, going to the potty chair, or being broken on the Hot Wheel?
Stop picking at it.
For the curious, here's the right answer. In Cool Hand Luke, disobedient prisoners have to spend a night in the box, so young Luke would have been disciplined in a Jack-in-the-Box. It sucks, but it feels so good when the warden finally turns the crank so you can pop out. Okay, I need a category. Now showing, does it hurt when you slide into pole position? You get this one right and it's $3,000. All right, I hope you're in a wacky 70s car movie kind of mood, because I know I sure am. What's the secret code word in Gumball Rally? Start, go, drive, or gumball? Nope, and this one was over before you started. The correct answer is... the word gumball instigates the cross-country race in Gumball Rally. Unfortunately, they never agreed on a code word for stop. All right, hit me. It's a 5! The category is ordering off the menu. 2 G's if you get this one right. Flex those fingers, 'cause here it comes. Suppose you're eating at a diner that only serves dishes made from the actors who starred in Diner. Which of these dishes could you not order? Fried eggs with Kevin Bacon, a Steve Gutenberger, Mick Key Lime Pie Rourke, or the Matt DeLondon Broil? McKee Lime Pie Rourke was in Diner, but I would avoid having a piece. The crust is a little too flaky. Should have picked this. Matt Dillon does not appear in Diner, and I hear he was pretty pissed that he wasn't. He felt like a real outsider. I need a category. Hey, dummy, look on the back. Oh, that's cute. That's really cute, guys. Somebody wrote a number on the back of this cue card. And you know what that means? Well, it's good news. It means we're going on a fiber optic field trip to Canton, Massachusetts. And Canton has an area code of 617. Hey, kids, go pack a sack lunch, because we're going on a fiber optic field trip. Oh, well, that must be around the Boston area someplace. Okay, let's take a look at the Canton white pages. Yeah, give me that. Give it to me. All right. And let's call Peter Martha's ass. God, why don't we ever get a Joe Smith? All right, it's ringing.
Hello?
Yeah, hi, is there a Peter Okay, I give.
It's Marathis. Who is this?
Marathis? My name's Cookie, and I'm the host of a movie trivia game, in spite of my speech impediment, and it's put out by You Don't Know Jack.
What'd you say your name was?
Cookie. Anyway, we picked your name at random.
Cookie?
Yeah.
Oh,
what?
that's an interesting name.
Yeah, well, it's no Marathis, but I like it. Anyway, the reason I'm calling is, we wanted to know if you could help us out for a minute. Here's my question. Do you like the movies?
I like the movies, yeah.
Great. Well, do you think you could come up with some sort of a trivia question for us?
Like, what? Facts about movies?
Yeah, that would definitely fall into the realm of movie trivia. So if I hook you up with one of our producers, do you think you might be able to come up with something?
Yeah, I think I could do that.
Good. All right, don't hang up. Someone's going to be with you in a second, and we'll be getting back to Peter Marathis of Canton, Mass. later in the game. And right now, let's have some more categories. Okay, pick a category.
Password.
Yeah, tell him 6 sent me.
This category's known as Let's Not Spend the Night Together. And you pocket $2,000 if you get this one. Grease yourself up and get ready to wrestle. In the Rolling Stones concert film Gimme Shelter, from what could the audience in the film use a little shelter themselves? An earthquake, crazed Hell's Angels, Tom Jones' guest appearance, or a hurricane? Gimme Shelter shows the ill-fated Stones concert at Altamont, where the Hells Angels that were hired for security go nuts and start whacking people. Hells Angels for security. Brilliant idea, guys. How come you didn't get the Manson family to cater? Category, please. Okay, give it up for Take Me to the Apocalypse Now. Looks like this one's going for $1,000. Listen, can you help me? I think I'm lost. Using the titles of post-apocalyptic movies, what route could you suggest to direct someone to the apocalypse? Take 42nd Street to Brigadoon, take the Santa Fe Trail to Kings Row, take Damnation Alley to Thunderdome, or take Tobacco Road to California. Damnation Alley is a 1977 post-apocalyptic action flick starring George Peppard and Jan Michael Vincent. Thunderdome is a 1985 post-apocalyptic action flick starring Tina Turner and her legs. I need a category. Excellent choice. It's time to play Dis or Dat. The category for this Dis or Dat question is, it makes me hot. Check it out. I'm going to read 7 movie titles, and for each one, I want you to tell me if it's about women in prison or something on fire. As each one comes up, if it's women in prison, press 1. If it's something on fire, press 2. And press 4 to skip. $500 for each right answer, and $500 will be taken away if you get it wrong or don't get to it. Okay, can I have 30 seconds on the clock, please? Let's do it. Caged Heat, Women in Prison. Backdraft. The Hot Box. Chained Heat. Fahrenheit 451. Red Heat. One more. Towering Inferno. That's all she wrote. You lost 2 of them, but at least you got the majority. Let's look at your total score. And there you have it. Let's plow ahead. Okay, I need a category.
They said it was indestructible. Then disaster struck.
The selection is funny papers and funny movies. And you pop a right answer, you got $2,000. Put it in gear, 'cause here we go. Based on his nervous habit in The Producers, which comic strip character might Gene Wilder have used as a character study? Linus, Mr. Boffo, Dilbert, or Andy Capp? In The Producers, Gene Wilder has an obsession with his blanket, just like Linus. And they have a similar hair dilemma. All right, hit me. For your enjoyment. Whoa, what a feeling. How does $2,000 sound? Hey, did you ever see that movie, The Absent-Minded Professor? Well, suppose the absent-minded professor's next invention is flubber rubbers. What advantage would the flubber rubber give to its wearers? It would make it easier to get it up, it would be self-cleaning, it would be non-toxic and taste like grapes, or it would make everything appear much larger. They're self-cleaning? Nope, just like you, flubber doesn't clean up. It would have been so beautiful if you'd only picked this. In the movie, the absent-minded professor invents flubber, which is an anti-gravity substance. So men using flubber rubbers would have an uplifting experience on their hands and on the ceiling. That's it for round 1. Let's go to round 2. Every question in round 2 is worth twice as much, so we got some serious cash at stake here. Let's get to it. Okay, we're back on the line with Peter Marathis of Canton, Massachusetts. Are you still with us, Pete?
It's PETA.
PETA? What, like that pocket bread?
No, like a name. PETA. P-E-T-E-R.
Oh, Peter. Oh, yeah, I forgot. You live near Boston. Yeah, park the car in Harvard Yard and all that crap.
Yeah.
Okay, PETA, hit us with your question.
The category is You Slay Me.
This one's going to be worth 5,000 bowls of Boston clam chowder.
Put your finger on the button and let's go. If you switched places with the most famous character of the 1972 film Slaughterhouse-5, what kind of character would you be trading places with? A cow on death row? A time-jumping World War II soldier? A disgruntled swine butcher? Or Freddie Prinze?
They picked a time-jumping World War II soldier.
That's right. You'd be trading places with the character of World War II soldier Billy Pilgrim. The slaughterhouse is where the Germans kept their American prisoners in Dresden.
Well, Peter, we may not have started off on the right foot with the whole name thing and everything, but you did a good job, you know? It's good to get a Slaughterhouse 5 question in the game, too.
Thanks. I've always been a big fan of Kurt Vonnegut.
Yeah, he was really good in that. So anyway, Peter, what keeps you busy in Canton?
I'm an attorney.
Hey, gotta go. All right, Peter Marathis, attorney from Canton, Massachusetts. Now let's get to the next category. Category, please.
Did someone order a 12-inch sausage?
Oh my.
And I believe this one's called Stars and Tripes. This one can net you $6,000. Heads up, here it comes. If Jeff Bridges' character Starman found himself in the Star Chamber, which scene would we most likely see? Starman condemns innocent men to death, Starman becomes an Egyptian slave, Starman brings a deer back to life, or Starman dresses like a Playboy bunny. Jeff Bridges as Starman would be sitting in with Michael Douglas on a vigilante court of judges who are frustrated with the legal system. Maybe at the end when Starman leaves on the mothership, he can take all the lawyers with him. Okay, pick a category. Coming at you, you're only as good as your last picture, and it's worth $2,000 if you get this one right. You know how a picture is supposed to be worth 1,000 words? Well, taking his famous nickname, the Man of 1,000 Faces, literally, whose driver's license would be worth 1,000,000 words? Ronald Reagan, Charlie Chaplin, Lon Chaney Jr., or Humphrey Bogart? No, Charlie Chaplin was called the Little Tramp, which I hope doesn't mean what I think it does. Let's see what a correct answer looks like. Lon Chaney's driver's license would be worth 1,000,000 words because he would have 1,000 pictures on it. And of course, every last one of them makes him look fat. I need a category. Hiya! This one's called, Did Somebody Say Free Willy? Oh, let's just make this one $6,000. Fire up those frontal lobes. Here's the question. If Free Willy and the documentary Triumph of the Will were scrambled together into Triumph of the Free Willy, what would the resulting film most likely feature? Stock car driving whales, a documentary about the 1996 elections, goose-stepping Nazi whales, or a whale cop with a reckless new partner? Nobody picks that one. Bet you wish you'd pick this. Free Willy is about a whale, and Triumph of the Will is a documentary about the Nazi Party. It's the heartwarming story of a whale who wants to annex Long John Silver's. All right, hit me. Here we have Looking for a Universal Love. And we're talking $2,000 for this baby. Okay, tell me who might have placed this personal ad. Single monster in search of single female. Me, of many men and few words. Lightning turns me on. Good, music and help from strangers. Bad, fire. You, well-built, great hair, marriage-minded. Norman Bates, Frankenstein's monster, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, or Mechagodzilla. Frankenstein's monster is made from several dead guys, has a thing for music, and freaks out when it comes to fire. But please, no fatties, smokers, or drug users. Category, please. Uh-oh, dress buttless blind boar.
It's time for a ticklish test come.
Your gibberish category for today is any more bad jokes and I'll run you through. We're talking $10,000 prize on this gibberish question. Now listen up. Every second and a half, some of the cash is going to disappear. So if you want to win big, you got to be quick. Okay, tell me, what phrase does this rhyme with? Knights damn the yak's pun. And remember, don't let the punctuation fool you. Run with it, type in your answer, and hit return. I think Rob Lowe took this phrase a little too far, though. Okay, I need a category.
The following question has been rated 17. No questions under 17 permitted.
The category? Family Freak Show. 4,000 big ones for a right answer here. Hey, you ever seen that movie Chinatown? Well, imagine this. In a lost scene from Chinatown, Evelyn Mulray receives a touching Hallmark card from Ida Sessions. Given their relationship, what might be the first line of the card? For a special mother-sister, for a loving uncle-father, for a wonderful daughter-niece, or for a fourth cousin, I hardly know. No, but here's a card from your first cousin, Johnny Rongo. Here's what you should have picked. Born of an incestuous relationship, Ida Sessions is Evelyn Mulray's sister and her daughter.
To my favorite sister on her birthday, you're the best mom a girl could want. Oh, thanks, honey.
All right, hit me.
What do we got out there?
It looks like 18, sir.
Well, what do we have here? Retroactive product placement. And get this one right, you got 4K coming your way. Let's see how you handle this one. Which modern ad slogan best describes Claudette Colbert's actions in the famous scene from It Happened One Night? Just do it. How about a nice Hawaiian punch? Between sex and insanity lies obsession, or nothing beats a great pair of legs. In this trend-setting scene, Colbert takes hitchhiking to a new level by hitching her skirt up to a new level. The makers of legs would like to join us in reminding you that it's best not to hitchhike, but if you do, why not make sure your legs are sheer and sexy? Okay, pick a category. Let's see what we got going. Keeping up with the cyborgs. 2 G's if you get this one right. Pull out your antenna and get ready to buzz. Suppose your old Terminator just isn't killing the way it used to. If you want to trade it in on the new model used in Terminator 2 Judgment Day, for what model number should you ask? The T-1000, the T-2000, the T-3000, or the T-4000? Terminator 2 featured a more advanced model, the T-1000.
You mind if I take this one for a test run?
No, go right on ahead.
Oh, I'll take it.
I need a category. I proudly present a hostile bakeover. You get 4,000 clams for this one. You know, I've been wanting to do this for a long time, and now that I'm the host, there's nothing that you or anyone else can do about it. Ready? Here's a question about me, your loving host, Cookie. If I were to be used in the same manner as a cookie on a movie set, what would I be doing? Lifting the director into the air, jamming my head in a light to cast shadows, applying makeup to the star's naked body, or driving around town scouting locations? The thing that's used to make studio lights cast different shaped shadows like trees or windows or skylines and stuff, that's called a cookie. But I gotta tell you, you're not getting me up on no ladder. I ain't union. All right, thanks for indulging me. Back to the game. All right, hit me.
Time for the attack. Oh, so you know how this movie ends, huh? Well, then let's fade to black. Here's your category. I'll kill you, but first I'll tell you my evil plan. It goes something like this.
everyone, let's take a look at your final score! That's the game! Wow, you were the best guest we had this whole game. Really? Now do me a favor. Take a quick look to your left, now your right, and repeat after me.
You don't know. Okay, good show, everybody. Raul, could you ask the players what they want to do now?
Today on the movie presented, we're talking with Sir Reginald.
Listen, we're all set up. We can do it again if you like. Just let me know if you want to play another game.
Mallard, if you please.
Sir Reginald, what would you say is the biggest challenge facing actors today?
Well, aside from getting all the lines right and looking into the camera without laughing, today's actors must be versatile. Within the scope of one character, we're often called upon to do a wide range of moods, accents, and sounds.
For instance?
One thing that definitely sets the great actors apart from the rest is the ability to do a convincing duck.
A duck?
Yes, a convincing duck quack is a true acting triumph. For instance, there's the wonderful work of Julia Ormond in the 1995 version of Sabrina, the triumphant honks by Mel Gibson in the battle scene of Braveheart, and I'm sure your older listeners won't soon forget Audrey Hepburn's wonderful reenactment of a widgeon in Breakfast at Tiffany's.
I don't recall.
The secret of doing a good duck is body position. You must be squatting properly.
That's all we have time for.
Right.
Get off the table.
And then you must flap your wings and project from the nasal cavity, like so.
I'm Howard Swirly-Doo for the Movie Biz Minute. Sir Reginald, control yourself.
Tonight on Janitors, the real stories of Omniplex janitors, popcorn buckets, spilled Coke, and things that stick to the floor.
Hey, kid, pick up those jujubes.
Those are gummy bears.
Up against the wall, kid. Nothing to see here, folks. Move along.
Janitors gives us a look behind the scenes. These are true stories, folks.
A custodian is a thin line between human and human waste. Sir, I gotta ask you to put your pants back on.
I'm only gonna take a minute here.
Now! This facility is closed.
Yeah, all right.
Tune into Janitors, life in the Omniplex.
I prefer custodian. Hey, watch your step. That floor is wet.
Hello, I'm former starlet head of floss. You know, wit and intelligence are all very well, but in today's competitive times, a young actress needs practical knowledge. That's why I opened up the Hollywood Women's Acting School, designed to teach you just what you need to know for today's challenging female roles. You'll learn the uninteresting girlfriend.
Don't leave me.
The even less interesting wife.
Please don't leave me.
The bitch.
Don't you dare leave me.
And the slut.
Don't leave me.
Our extensive 3-hour course allows you to give these roles all the study they deserve. Don't knock it, hon. At least you'll be working. Call 1-800-NO-BRAIN today.
First, conception. Then, gestation.
Maybe it's twins.
I can't see my feet.
Now, Labor Day.
I think my water's about to break.
The beauty of childbirth in 70 millimeters and Sensurround.
Doctor, she's dilating.
Push, honey.
Here comes the head.
Oh my God.
Labor Day, LD9.
Some material may be unsuitable for children.